Held on the 1st of March and taking place during DMU's Cultural Exchanges Festival, MediaBomb hosted a panel of 5 media and cultural industry professionals. Here, the panel are discussing freelancing.
Cool. Any more questions from the floor? Yep.
In regards to setting up your own business.
Because you put your hand up as being working for yourself already, didn't you, earlier? Good.
Yeah. We just set up a group. There's a group of us, and it's just young females. So in regards to getting experience, so getting yourself out there and getting clients, obviously people would want you to do things for free so you can show your work, but then you don't want to reach to that stage where people come to you because it's free, but you want them to come to you because of the value of your work. Yeah. So where do you draw that line?
I'm the opposite, I'd say. I think let them know that you're doing this for free, but you do charge. Which say, these are my rates. Yep. Now I charge £250 a day, £1,000 a day, but because I like what you do and I want to get to know you, I'm going to do this for free. And if you like where it's going, then from there we'll talk numbers. So you let them know that you do charge, but on this occasion, I'm going to do this for free and see if we can work together. And then don't do a lot, do enough that's going to get their appetite wet. Yeah. And then, so you're telling them from the day one, I do charge, but I'm going to do this for free. You're not saying this is for free and then you go, oh, can you pay me now? Yeah. You're doing it the other way around. It's just a bit of psychology.
That doesn't stop either. I mean, we've been going for 30 years and we still get people saying, can you do this for free to start with? There's loads of work coming in later on. Now, you have to take a decision whether you're willing to do that, because there is work coming later on. And if there is, then you have to be very clear that, okay, we'll do this bit, we'll test it like Johnny says, but we charge this. If you like it and we come to a deal, then we'll charge you after this piece, but it doesn't stop. No. It's about getting yourself out there, and if you have to do a little bit for nothing, then you have to do a little bit for nothing.
They all got paid to be here, and I'm not getting paid. I did this free because they said I was loads of work out of it.
I donated my money to a local school. So no, David Beckham style. I think one of the things to answer that question is also who the client is. I think if you're working in a very commercial sector, where you're going after, housing associations or, product design, that kind of stuff, is very different from how you would pitch to the local authority for a piece of work, where they might ask you to come and do a presentation, or you can't turn up with a PowerPoint and go, this is what I'd do if I got the gig. You have to kind of almost like, they'd expect you to deliver what you've given. I mean, do you want to talk about that? Because you must put a lot of effort into those kind of things.
I mean, there's some hideous figures about how much pitches cost, but as an agency, if you're going to get a big bit of work, they'll pick a number of agencies they want to potentially work with, say 5 or 6. You put in a proposal to start with, and then they narrow it down to 3, and effectively you do the work for them. And if they like it, you get the job, and they pay you for what you've done. If they don't, you don't get the money. So you have to have confidence in your creative ability to answer their brief and get it right the first time, because it could cost you. But the other side, the rewards are huge.
I think I run Community Media Week in Leicester, and we run the Documentary Film Festival, and we've done the Creative Garden before, and we do a lot of stuff for Skyride and stuff. And no one really comes to us and says, I'll design your flyer for you, and if I can put my logo on it, or could you tell me about other clients? And there's a group of guys I deal with at the moment. I know who'd set a charity up, and they came to me and said, we're launching our online design agency, sort of web design and all that sort of stuff. What is it we can do for you, which will get you to help us and promote us? Because I knew where they were from their community work, and now they were setting themselves up as a business because they'd left university. So I think it's about going out and being proactive with people. It's like going to Anthony and saying, look, what can I do for you that could help you with Summer Sunday, or any of those kind of events that you're doing? Could I come and do a display? And I think it's offering yourself up to amateur dramatics, sports clubs, and all those kind of stuff. There's all people out there, if you're doing stuff that's creative, they want that. And there's a way of you building that portfolio.
You've been listening to a soundbite from MediaBomb 2013. To find out more, go to facebook.com/MediaBomb.